So anyway, I'm just recycling the project. So anyway, who remembers this viral meme that happened about 2 days ago? So Smash for Pass AI, the idea was like you could use like a Tinder-like interface to basically improve your preferences. I'm gonna leave like how politically incorrect this is to the side, but kind of the general idea, which is like you have like dating apps which are like they're learning your preferences based on like how you're swiping on people. So I saw this tweet from Avi. And we were talking about this a long time ago, like, which is like, why is there like no easy way to like mood board, like kind of how you're feeling about like UI components? It's like really annoying. Like, I put out a tweet like a few weeks ago, like asking like, where's my logo designers out there? How do I make a logo? And like a bunch of people message me, and it's expensive and annoying, and it takes a lot of time. Like, it takes a ton of time to just like design things, and we're trying to figure out how to make it faster. So anyway, let me just show you the product. Let's see here. So basically, this is the AI mood board. So I used GPT-4 and Cursor to just like generate a bunch of components like this. Like I did not write this. And let's just say like, oh, I like this. So yay, now it gets added to the mood board. And if I like this, oh, it's not so interesting, dislike it. But I like this, ooh, look how fun it is. I can click it and stuff. And the idea here is like, I've taken like all of these effects, oops, that's kind of crazy, and we can kind of like save the tags. So if I'm a designer or a UI engineer, basically here's the kind of the things I do like and what I don't like about components I've generated, and I can kind of like generate like a UI component mood board. So that saves me from having to go to Model UI, ShadCDN, or AntDesign, and I can just like generate components on the fly and just catalog them for my front-end engineers. So that's MoodGen.
Can I work with real UIs? Like, can I plug in my website?
Well, I can just show you the code. So I wish I were generating them dynamically. I just kind of did it. Inputs 1.jsx. Oops, sorry. Buttons 1.jsx. Buttons 2. So the way I did this is I just like went to Cursor like at the sidebar. Like I wrote so much code today, but I didn't write any of it because like ChatGPT did. But the prompt I used was let me see if I can find it. Let's see your history. Yeah, so here's the prompt I gave it. Yeah, here we go. Here. So create a drop-down styled component with the following guidelines. So we generated like a bunch of like different prompts for like different like style guidelines. Let me see if I can pull that up. Prompts.
Did you use AI to generate the prompts?
Yes. So like minimalist, retro, bohemian, flat, dark mode, right? And then like basically kind of gives a high level explanation of what these things are supposed to be. And so I just like copy pasted them, like manually obviously, into ChatGPT, and I say, hey, create a component for this. And then here it is. I just copy pasted it into button 1.jsx, button 2.jsx, so on and so forth. And then like what the app does is it just like takes all of these components. I only did like buttons and drop downs because it's overkill otherwise. And then just like it renders them on the Tinder swiper thing. And then whether you like or dislike it, it goes on the mood board. And then your save tags go down here. So like it turns out I guess like we like box shadows and bright colors. So seems thematic. Any other questions? Who's next? Oh, another question?
Yeah. How does the feedback get feedback into like what is generated next?
I kind of wish I thought about that. It's just random. So I mean, the thing is like, so these are tags that are associated with like this component, and then like this section down here is like the set of all tags. So you have duplicates. I guess we could like add a counter, like things that are counted multiple times kind of get way heavier. Just didn't really get to that, if I'm gonna be totally honest. Yeah, there's like no feedback mechanism just yet. If anybody has an idea, like if anybody's worked at a dating app company, I'd actually really like to know the algorithm. Anyone who's like done this kind of stuff? Yeah.
First job was designer at a dating company, but I didn't work on the code side, but yeah, there's some things. But I also work in design and working kind of in the space, so we should chat. I have a question. I guess what are you gonna add to this after? Like, what's the next thing?
I think like maybe figuring out how to like show you more similar things to what you've liked. That'd probably be one thing.
Would you
Maybe a
ever-
paywall. I don't know.
Would you ever add images? Or like, can you turn images into UI?
Oh, like generative art, or like this like Midjourney things where you like draw the
Like,
component.
if you have like 20 screenshots, can you turn it into a UI library?
I think there's a Figma thing that does that. I mean, we sure don't, but that's an interesting idea actually. Okay.
Yeah, what happens if you have a model evaluate like this, and just feedback until?
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool, right? Like, what if we take like all of these saved tags and say like these are the components I like, and then we feed that to our prompt over here and just say like the user likes bright colors, box shadow, retro, etc., etc. That would probably like generate more components similar. Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty clever idea. Yeah.
It's very complex interface.
Yeah. I think like probably the next step, like if we were to do this kind of like more deployable, is instead of like pre-generating all the components, is generate them on the fly, or like maybe have like a cache set of like original ones and then like generate new ones on the fly, and that would be pretty cool.